Hi guys, Dominic here with IRPINO Real Estate. We're back in June to feature yet another local business, this time in the Edgewater neighborhood. They've been around since 2017, and this is actually a first for us. We're actually featuring an event space. It's kind of like a hidden gem on the north side. What's so unique about it, we're going to show you here in a second, it's an event space with both awesome outdoor space and awesome indoor space. So let's show you. Welcome to the hidden gem in Edgewater. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lytle House. Hi guys, Dominic here. We're excited to be at the Lytle House, and we're joined by Michelle Lytle, one of the owners. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your event space?
Sure. My wife and I got married at the end of 2014. We lived in the Andersonville neighborhood. Knew we wanted to raise kids in the city. For some reason, I was going on a run with her. Despise running, but I think I was like, we're married.
Yeah.
Support you. So we saw this place was for sale by owner. It was an old auto garage. Worked on trying to purchase it for like 6 months. Finally got it. And, of course, we thought we'd just come in, and that was all paved on the outside. And we would just, paint a little bit and be set. It turned out we had to do a lot of renovations. So we completely transformed the space. That's what really kind of inspired us to create this secret garden aspect on the front of it.
Yeah.
I also was, we lived here for 7 years, just upstairs. That was one of the reasons we purchased this building, because it was already lofted. So a lot of the things that we incorporated here, we were also thinking of our personal life, and, we wanted to have kids. So there's another reason why we put in the turf and had the whole landscaped front yard, which is valuable in the city, being able to have your own green space. And so after that, I was using it primarily as a photography studio. We started having people interested in hosting events here. And I was like, well, if I don't have to travel someplace to photograph a wedding, I just go down a couple stairs.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of how it took off. And since then, we're in our 7th year now. We probably have about 40 or 50 couples who get married every year. And
wow.
It's max capacity of 80, so they're very intimate weddings.
Yeah.
And it's been really great. It's been an amazing experience. Get my kids working a little bit, which is always good, helping with the family business.
Well, thank you for sharing. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So, Michelle, question for you. For someone looking to get married or have an event, host an event, what makes your space unique or special?
I think what really makes our space special is a lot of people don't even realize it's here. They walk right by it. So when guests arrive, it's kind of like a secret garden that they enter into. I also think the fact that my wife and I fully run everything. It's literally the two of us that the couples deal with. And it's truly a family business is part of what makes it stand out from the other options available in the city.
Well, I can definitely appreciate the family business, but God bless you, dealing with having a wedding.
Yeah, I love weddings.
Okay.
I love weddings. Yeah.
God bless. I have nightmares about it. Thanks for sharing.
Absolutely.
So curious, what is your favorite thing about being in the Edgewater neighborhood, and what would be some places to recommend for people to go see or do?
I think our favorite part about the neighborhood is that there really is a community here. I think people don't typically associate that with the city, but if you look for it, it is here. And there's a lot of small business owners just on Broadway that we frequent quite often. Pasteur is a great place. Pizzeria Roma, Jim, who runs that, is amazing. But the primary reason that we ended up in this community is proximity to the beach. You can't beat that. They're not making any, there's no more real estate happening around the lake. So it's really fantastic to be able to walk out there and see this just huge expanse of nature, honestly, any season. So that's really, really important to us and our family. We do that all the time with the kids.
Got a lot in common, Michelle. Thanks for sharing. So my favorite question, I like them all, but this one I just really love. If you had one superpower, Michelle, what would it be?
I think it would have to be being invisible. I always think of like Harry Potter, where they put the invisibility cloak on and they're just like kind of like lurk. I think that I most often think this at holidays, at my in-laws, but in a good way. In a good way, because I feel like sometimes, you're thrown into another family and there's a lot of cross conversations. You're just like, I'd rather just be sitting there invisible under this cloak and just watching everything happen, So that's what I would choose.
Jenny, that's the first, right? She's nodding her head. Hi, Jenny. Wow, that's very cool. I've never heard that.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad I blew your mind with that.
Yeah, I think. So Michelle, our last question, how can people learn more about your space and book an event as well?
We find us online at lytlehouse.com, Lytle house, or on our Instagram account, which is the Lytle House. The Instagram account is especially awesome because you can see tons of photos from past events, which is really cool through the different seasons and the different way people decorate the space.
Well, it's great to see you again. I think it was like 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's great to see you. Yeah, great to see you too.
That was our first video together. Now we have a second.
I know.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us. It's awesome.
It's our pleasure. And thank you for joining us for our June Local Business Spotlight here in the Edgewater neighborhood. Make sure to follow us online, social media. Here's our website. You can call me. We're going to put my cell phone on this one too if you have any questions about real estate. All right, guys, stay tuned. Make it a great day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And then I'll talk about following us on our videos and social media, and then I'll wave goodbye. Okay. I'll say make it a great day.
Okay.
And I'll wave if you can wave too.
Sure, I can wave too.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay, I think I got it.
If we were in high school together, we'd be pretty tough.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun in high school as friends.
Oh, actually, I like college, but we'll talk about it. All right. That's a good one too.